Welcome to Business Book Daily, where we pull one useful idea from one business book and turn it into something you can actually use. Today's book is Make Time by Knapp and Zeratsky. Knapp and Zeratsky are designers, authors, and former Google Ventures partners known for helping people build better products, better work habits, and better focus. Before we get into the book, today's episode is sponsored by CommissionOnly.com. Want to sell more without adding fixed sales salaries? Many companies hire commission-only reps, experienced sellers who get paid only when they produce. Post your opportunity on CommissionOnly.com and get in front of motivated reps who are already looking for performance-based roles. That's CommissionOnly.com. Now back to Make Time. The big idea is simple. Busy people don't need to cram more tasks into the day. They need to design the day around what matters most. Most people let the day happen to them. Email decides what gets attention. Meetings fill the calendar. Messages interrupt anything that requires thought. Notifications tap on the glass like tiny digital raccoons. By the end of the day, you were busy, but you may not have done the one thing that would have made the day feel useful. Make Time offers a better system. Choose one important focus for the day. Create space for it. Protect your attention from distraction. Take care of your energy. Then review what worked and adjust. That matters because better work usually comes from better attention, not more hours. A smarter schedule helps you do important work before the day gets swallowed by noise. The first concept is the daily highlight. Your highlight is the one thing you want to make time for today. It could be a work project, a hard conversation, a workout, a creative task, or time with family. The point is to decide what matters before the day starts deciding for you. Without a highlight, your attention usually goes to whatever is loudest, newest, or most annoying. The second concept is designing your day around focus. Once you pick the highlight, give it a real place on the calendar. Don't rely on leftover time. Important work rarely survives if it has to wait until every meeting, message, and request is handled first. Focus needs protection. That may mean blocking time, declining low-value meetings, working before inbox time, or choosing a quieter part of the day for deeper work. The third concept is removing distraction by default. Phones, email, apps, notifications, and open tabs can pull attention away before you notice it. The goal isn't heroic willpower. The goal is to make distraction harder to reach and focus easier to protect. That could mean turning off notifications, logging out of distracting apps, keeping the phone out of reach, closing extra tabs, or checking email at set times instead of all day. The fourth concept is energy. Focus depends on the body, not just the calendar. Sleep, movement, food, breaks, and time away from screens all affect how well you think. A drained person can have the world's most elegant schedule and still stare at one sentence for 20 minutes like it owes them money. Energy is part of the system. The fifth concept is reflection. Make Time works best when you treat each day like a small experiment. Notice what helped. Notice what stole your attention. Notice what you want to change tomorrow. You don't need a perfect routine. You need a system you can keep improving. So how do you apply this? Start each day by naming one real priority. Pick the task, decision, conversation, or project that would make the day feel useful even if everything else gets messy. Next, protect time for that priority. Put it on the calendar. Reduce interruptions. Avoid scheduling it during your lowest energy hours. Treat focus time like a meeting with the work that actually moves the business forward. Then reduce the biggest distractions. Turn off non-essential notifications, close extra tabs, check email at set times, and create fewer open loops. Don't depend on self-control when a better setup can do the work for you. Finally, review the day quickly. Ask what worked, what stole attention, and what needs to change tomorrow. The goal isn't a perfect schedule. The goal is a repeatable way to spend more time on work that matters. Here are 3 insights worth sharing. First, a better day starts by choosing what matters before the calendar fills itself with everyone else's priorities. Second, focus isn't a personality trait. It's a system built from fewer distractions, clearer priorities, and better energy. Third, busy is easy. Useful takes design. Make Time is worth reading if you feel busy all day, but struggle to protect time for meaningful work. It's also useful if you lead, create, manage, or build and need better control over your attention. You might skip it if you already have a focus system that works well and want deeper time management research. Today's closing sponsor is memoirghostwriting.com. Many of the best business books begin as ideas leaders have been refining for years, frameworks, philosophies, and lessons learned the hard way. Writing the book forces those ideas into clear form, and once they're on the page, they can travel far beyond a single conversation or presentation. At memoirghostwriting.com, we write memoirs and business books for entrepreneurs, founders, executives, and industry experts. We handle the interviews, structure, writing, editing, design, and publishing, so the final product is polished, professional, and built around your voice. If you've ever thought about what a business book could do for your authority, speaking, consulting, lead generation, or legacy, visit memoirghostwriting.com. That's it for today's Business Book Daily. One book, one useful idea, and one smarter way to build.